My name is Laurel Spigler, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I have been beekeeping this is going to our third year, so 2 completed seasons and entering our third. Started our homestead sort of based off of my gardening foundation. So I grew up in rural Pennsylvania, and my mom was a beekeeper, and we grew a lot of our own food. That was something that has carried forward into my adult life, and I always, continued to have my gardens wherever I lived and became a master gardener. About 8 years ago, my partner and I decided that we wanted to take a lot more control over our food and sort of our relationship with self-reliance. And we started keeping chickens and raising mushrooms, and then eventually quail, which is our moniker. We're the well-qualified homestead. Adding bees and starting our little bee yard made sense. We already were into gardening. Year 1 was actually a perfect storm of novice decisions and mistakes. We actually had a really difficult time. It was a tough year. We did get, I think, 42 pounds of honey that year out of our 2 hives, but none of our bees made it. And as far as our equipment, I think the biggest thing, because we didn't have anything, but we wanted to focus on something that was almost like turnkey, that we could take it out of the box. We could get our bees, we could install our bees, and then it was affordable so that we could buy more equipment and grow with it. It was the beginner kit from Sam's Club, so it came with 1 deep, the telescopic lid in the base, and then it came with a jacket, smoker, hive tool, and a few other small accessories. And we've actually encouraged people to get that same set because it was such a positive experience. And it was easy for us to grow with it. Year 2, we started finding a few online resources and personalities that we felt we liked how they did things. We had the realization that ChatGPT is super good at analyzing complex images. We started poring over images and videos, close-ups, trying to really understand, bee health and communication and any signs of, mites or infestation, really trying to make sure that we fully understood what we were seeing the year before that ended up taking our bees from us. So I started in, I think, May, and I uploaded groups of photos for each month and actually ran it through and asked it, what types of disease indicators was it seeing? How severe of an infestation did it see? What are other concerning things that it might see about our bee health or the health of the cells on the frames? So year 3 for us is about, I think, improving our confidence with splitting hives, because selling our honey has actually been financially very good for us. We've been able to sell almost all of our honey. And when we had this understanding, that you can control your bees by creating excess and scarcity, that was something that we did not understand year 1. So year 2, and that was the big realization, that bees are not just bees plural, bees are one. And that if you look at them as one, then you can make decisions like provide them with extra resources so that they produce more wax, because you need more wax down the road. And likewise, giving them more frames when there is the opportunity to have better feed, then you're going to have them collecting more. So that was probably the biggest aha moment for me. And it was a big one. It was really big. Bees are a unit with a very complex social psychology, and scarcity and abundance changes their behavior. And you can change your output by figuring out how to interact with them. So that was a game changer, and that's how we got 112 pounds of honey, 80 of which actually came out of 1 hive.